Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. Today I want to do the preview for Saturday, May 29th, the Showtime triple header that's going to be on. Actually, not a bad night of boxing right here on Showtime. I was taking a look at it. Now I'm not 100% clear on
17th Street East, Main Street, then make a U-turn.
I'm not 100% clear on what time.
California 99 South.
On what time this fight starts. You know, it's got to be between, 7 and 8 o'clock, I think. It could be a little bit earlier, between 5 and 6. The times that they were given were a little confusing, but you can check it out, and see. But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good card. It's main evented by Donaire fighting Oubaali for the bantamweight title at 118 pounds. But let's jump into the undercard, where we're gonna see another one of the Russell brothers. This one is Gary Antoine Russell,
22 miles.
who fights at 140 pounds and is currently undefeated, 13-0, 13 knockouts. Now he's taking a big step up in competition when he takes on Jovian Santiago, who Santiago just fought Adrian Broner in February, which, call that what you will. Broner got away with a decision in that one in a close fight. So Santiago, that's his only loss. So it is a step up in competition for Russell, who has knocked out every opponent. So can he knock out Jovian Santiago? And a win here kind of sets a bar for himself of, hey, at least I'm a little bit better than an aging veteran in Adrian Broner. But, again, call that what you will, how good Broner is or isn't. That doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really, significantly, what's the right word? Significantly put Russell at a certain point at 140, but it's a start, and he's being showcased as a part of a Showtime triple header, so that's a big deal. I'm predicting Russell to get the knockout here, to continue to improve and get the knockout and leave and keep putting himself on everybody's radar at 140 pounds. So that's kicking off the show. Now in the co-feature, we're going to see another 140-pound eliminator. It's a title eliminator. And it's between two guys that you haven't heard of, but the winner's going to be in line to fight Josh Taylor, the undisputed 140-pound champion now. Now, will either one of these guys get the fight? Probably not, but the point is they're lining themselves up to fight for a world title with this fight. You got Sudriel Matias, 16-1, 16 knockouts, against Kazakhstan, 18-0, 14 knockouts. God, the guy's first name's all fucked up, but it's Jumbakev is his last name. Got a really good, record so far. Hasn't, beaten anybody special. Neither has Matias, and actually Matias suffered a loss 2 years ago and is trying to let everybody know that he's legit. But looking at the resume of Jukambayev, I think he's going to walk away with the win here. I think he's going to knock Matias out, to be honest, in the middle of the later rounds. He comes out of Kazakhstan, so that means he's got that kind of grinder mentality, and I can't wait to see. I'm actually really looking forward to that co-feature. A winner lined himself up for a possible title shot at 140, so that's a big deal. Now the main event sees Oubaali, the champion, at 118, undefeated, taking on the Hall of Famer, former 4-division world champion, future Hall of Famer, former 4-division world champion, Nonito, the Filipino Flash, Donaire. I am a huge Donaire fan. I have been for a long time, and I really am excited to see this fight right here. I can't wait to see this fight, or at least to see what Nonito Donaire does. I know I got to work that night, so by the time I'm coming in, hopefully I'm catching the main event, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what Nonito does, because Nonito has had another fresh of breath air, and breath of fresh air, my bad. Breath of fresh air Nonito has had, and he is going after another championship And, you know, Nonito has just surprised everybody after failing, you know, technically he failed at featherweight. He became a champion there, but he got knocked out against Nicholas Walters, then lost to Carl Frampton. And I think we knew that 126 wasn't his weight. Well, he skipped over 122 on his way down and went all the way to 118 to compete in the World Boxing Super Series. Did well there. Went to the finals. Everybody questioned how he went because, you know, the McDonald injured himself in the first round in the quarterfinal. He walked away with a TKO win on that. Then in the semifinal, he took on a replacement opponent and got a win there because the original opponent was injured. Then in the final, though, he went in against the monster, Naoya Inoue, who had rolled over everybody. I think he fought a total of 2.5 to 3 rounds by the time he got to the final against Donaire. And he won, but man, Donaire made him work hard. Donaire hurt him, almost knocked him out, you know, almost put him down. And it was a very impressive performance by Nonito. And, you know, Nonito is a strong fighter at 118, so if he can make that weight continuously, even at his age, he can do some damage because he's very strong at 118. He always was. So I can't wait to see what he does against Oubaali. I'm picking Nonito to win this fight. I hope he does. I'm a big Nonito Donaire fan, and I hope he pulls this one off. Wouldn't be surprised if Oubaali pulls it off, though, himself, but I think he's just, Nonito is just, has so much more experience, and he's very strong. I think he's riding a lot of confidence from the final against Inoue, and I think he wants that smoke again before Inoue moves up in weight. So, see what happens. That's Saturday, May 29th, Showtime tripleheader. Gary Antoine Russell on the undercard, taking on Jovian Santiago. The co-feature, Jukambayev versus Matias, 140-pound title eliminator. And then you got the main event, 118-pound title fight. Nonito Donaire challenging to become a champion again against the undefeated Oubaali. Should be a good one. Make sure you check it out on Showtime on Saturday. Hope you enjoyed this. True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.